Like, honestly, this is the best practice amp for like 80 to 90% of the people. Just being real. Hello, it's Teemu from GuitarsNextDoor.com, back with you guys with another video. And this time I'm going to review this Positive Grid Spark amp. I got this from free from Positive Grid, but I'm not getting anything else, and that means I'm not getting paid. And if you think that I'm looking a little bit unwell or sick, I probably am, because I'm a little bit sick right now. But still, I'm going to wrap up this video for you guys today. Let's do this a little bit differently this time, to get more to the point right away. I think that this is more valuable for all of you. Would I recommend this amp? Yes, I would. And there are a couple key reasons for this. First, I think that this is the most important reason. This amp got me playing more and practicing more. And this is really important. If I, for example, compare this to my Boss Katana M50 MK2, which is an awesome amp, and I think it sounds better than this one. But this amp got me practicing and playing more than that Boss amp. The reason why this got me practicing more is all the done for you presets on the Positive Grid Sparks cloud servers that users have made, and also some are made by Positive Grid too. Those done for you presets, they are so cool, because there are presets for your some of your favorite songs or for your favorite bands and stuff like that. And this got me practicing a lot more with great tones. Yeah, that's the main reason why I really recommend this amp. Also, it's easy to use, relatively easy. Of course, you have to connect your Bluetooth to this, but I think that most of you guys can do that and manage to do that. And also, like the normal amp functions and controls over here, simple, easy stuff. If you have previously used the amp, you can use this one too. And also it's easy to use. So those are the main reasons. And then of course the last reason, this amp sounds, in my opinion, great for the price. Not the best sounding amp out there. I think the Boss Katana, as I said, the 50 MK2 sounds better, yeah. But this is a great sounding amp. And for example, if I compare it to more cheaper amps like Fender Mustang LT25, it's a solid beginner and practice amp. I think that this sounds better, yeah. So I would definitely recommend this amp. So who is this for? If you're looking for a practice amp, or amp for a small apartment, or relatively portable amp, I mean this is quite easy to carry around, not huge. And if you also want or value the Bluetooth connection and want some kind of app that goes along with the amp, I think that if that's the case and you are still looking for a budget-friendly amp, I think this is an excellent option for you. And I would recommend this, at least trying this out. Yeah, great amp for those purposes. And as I said, I think this is the best practice amp out there right now, in my opinion. And probably best for, like, as I said, for 80 to 90% of the players. But again, this is not for everyone. Who is this not for? Well, if you don't want to play around with Bluetooth, I think that if that's the case, you can just buy some other amp. For example, Fender Mustang LT25 is a good option. It's a lot cheaper too. And then Vauxhall Electronics 20, it's a great option too. I think it probably sounds even better than this, at least with some settings. Yeah, that's debatable. And also, if you want a little bit more volume out of your amp, I mean that this is 40 watts. For example, there is Boss Katana 50 MK2, even though that it's just 10 watts more, but you get a lot more volume with that than this one, because other things than just watts affect the volume too. And now we have gone through the most important part. Hopefully you can make some kind of a decision even based on those thoughts that I gave you. I have played this around for like probably 20 hours, yeah. Tried to basically all different features that it has to offer, from smart jam to metronome to backing tracks to just playing with the different amp and pedal types. Let's now start going through the all key aspects of it, and I give you some kind of a ratings based on my experiences. Let's start with the features. About the features, like right out of the gate, I can say that for this price, the features definitely 5 out of 5, because there is that app, Spark app. You get, like, it does basically everything. As I said, like smart jams, like it has a kind of a drummer, AI drummer that kind of adjusts to your playing, and you can jam along with that. It's not perfect always, yeah, it doesn't adjust to your playing perfectly like a real human drummer, but still, I think it's fun. And it's fun to practice improvising different scales and stuff with that. Also, there are those backing tracks. Most backing tracks that the app has to offer, the Spark app pulls those from YouTube. And they are basically just backing tracks, most of them, that are already available on YouTube. But I think that the Spark app does great job of kind of organizing those backing tracks on YouTube to categories like metal, rock, blues, stuff like that. So it's kind of handy in my opinion. And then if we move to like those presets that most are made by users and some by Positive Grid, but like endless of great tones. There are great tones, for example, Eric Clapton stuff, and Red Hot Chili Peppers, for example, Green Day, Metallica, Pantera. You will find tons of great done for you presets for several songs and bands. It's awesome, and I really like that feature. And then if you look at like just basic amp features of this, you get channels and types for acoustic guitar. It's not acoustic simulator, it's for acoustic guitar. And you also get one for bass guitar. And again, it's not a bass guitar simulator, it's for bass guitar. So this works as a bass amp and acoustic guitar amp really well too. I have played this with an acoustic guitar quite a bit. It's really great. You can apply effects to your acoustic guitar playing. It's really cool. Really enjoyed playing with the chorus and reverb with my acoustic guitar. But I haven't tested this with a bass. So if you are looking for thoughts on that, you might need to look for another video. So the bass controls, all the 3-band EQ, mod, delay, reverb, you have those options. And you got 5 different ready amp types. Those are clean, classy, grunge, high gain and metal. And those offer really versatile tones in itself, just with this amp without the app. So for this price, even this bass features without the app, this would get quite high ratings for me, probably like 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. So basically, even if you are not going to use the app that much, I think that this amp is not useless. Even without the app, it's a solid amp, for sure. But honestly, if I wouldn't be using the app, I would probably buy some other amp. Yeah. And one of the main features, like different pedals and amplifiers, it's really awesome to play with this. You have tons of different options to choose from, and basically you have the noise gate pedals, then you have an option to choose the compressor or wah pedals, drive, overdrive, tons of different amplifiers, and then after the amplifier you can choose tons of different modulators, EQs, then choose your delay, and then go to the reverb. So tons of different options for you. And also you can choose different, like done for you, signal chains based on genres, pop, blues, rock, metal, and then you have alternative types too, so that's really handy too. And you also have 2 different signal chains ready for acoustic guitar, and then several for bass guitar. So, as I said, the features of this amp, definitely 5 out of 5. And then the usability. Even though that this amp and the app that comes along with are really feature packed, I think that the usability is really great. In itself, this amp the base features of it without the app, really easy to use. I had some trouble like resetting to a totally clean tone with the amp. I had to look for manual, so that's could be just that I'm a little bit stupid, but yes, I had some trouble with that. But still, you have the manual, you can check that out. And then if we move to the app itself, it's extremely easy to use. Probably one of the easiest amp apps that I have ever used. Like the one with the Fender Mustang LT25 that's used on a computer, PC. It's extremely easy to use too, probably easier than this, but it has less features. With the app, I had a couple times some small problems with Bluetooth, but basically I've never had any Bluetooth device that I wouldn't had any problems with. I think that Bluetooth devices are quite prone to at least some connection issues, so that's not the end of the world, at least for me. But for usability, I would probably give 4.5 out of 5. There are definitely easier to use amps than this one, but if you look at the different features, there are so many of them, and still the amp and the app are extremely easy to use, so they have really done a great job here. And shortly about the overall feel quality of this amp, how it looks in real life, I think it's really great looking amp and it feels like high quality. I mean, this looks really great in my opinion. Really nice looks. Nothing to complain about in my opinion. I would give it 5 out of 5 because it's really still a budget amp and looks great, and overall field quality is really excellent in my opinion. And then the sound, let's move to some sound demos and sound checks. And also I have the unboxing and first impressions video on my channel, so check that out too. And I also have a full sound demo with no talking, so I recommend that you check that out too. Versatility is the first thing that comes to mind when thinking about the sounds of this amp. It's extremely versatile, and all the sounds are... It really depends on how you set up the tones more and the different settings. I have noticed that when you're using this, and some like done for you presets are not that good. They are made by the users, and sometimes they are not very good and don't sound that good or sound that close to the original tone of the specific band, for example. Yeah, but that's because most of the time that's because of the settings. Yeah, of course you don't get the most, like for example if we talk about metal tones, you don't get the most boomiest and room filling distortion with this one, and probably not the best for chucking riffs. For example, the Boss Katana 50. It sounds better with metal. But for the price, the sounds of this amp are really all around great. From clean to grunge to high gain rock tones and to metal tones. Overall really solid. So I would rate the sound of this amp for the price 4.5 out of 5. And then the value for money. Like you get great all around versatile sound and tones, more features that you are ever going to use, which is the great thing in my opinion, and also simple usability, overall nice looking amp. I think that usually this goes for around a little bit under 300 bucks, 299 if I remember correctly. So for that price I think this offers excellent value for money, and especially if you are looking for a practice amp. Amazing value for money. 5 out of 5, definitely. And then the final verdict, really great amp. I really like it. Before I got this, I was not sure if I'm going to keep this after reviewing it, if I'm going to sell it like as a second-hand used review copy. But right now, I think that I'm not going to sell this. Yeah, this is so much fun to play with. Yeah, got me practicing more and playing more, which is to me really important, because I really want to progress with guitar playing and get better every day. So excellent amp. I would rate this, for the price, 4.7 out of 5. Really excellent amp. There are better sounding amps out there, absolutely. But as a versatile practice amp that works for home use, apartment use, this is near perfect amplifier. But as I say, if you're looking for an amp for performing or playing with drummer or just absolutely top-notch sounds, then there are better options out there, of course. And if you have really tight budget and you can't go above 200 bucks, for example, yeah, then I think that you could go with the Fender Mustang LT25, for example. And I definitely recommend that you stay tuned for future, because I have the Spark Mini and the Spark Go amps too, right here with me. I haven't unboxed those yet, but first impressions videos are coming soon, then sound demos and reviews, and then I'm going to test those two and this one head to head. Some sound demos with the exact same presets and stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting and cool. I definitely recommend that you stay tuned for that and subscribe for that too. That's about it. I'm really glad that I made through this video because I'm feeling a little bit sick. I'm just going to go lay down for a while after this. And really, hey, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Throw a comment, throw a like, throw a subscribe, throw something else if you want. And stay tuned, and I wish you all the best, and hopefully I will see you again soon.